journey to health and wellness and longevity and aging strong. That's what it's all about. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Yoga. This is our cardiovascular and muscular endurance program in the month of February 2026. So we're starting with that lymphatic warm up. Then we're going to build the cardio and keep it nice and steady with the use of several of our tools: light hand weights, light and medium stretchy bands, a yoga strap, a ball, and perhaps a yoga block. So gather what you have it all ready to go, perhaps a chair as well. So got an email this weekend from Chris Servati, and she went back and watched the video from Friday. And 4 years ago, we were working on, at Judah's suggestion, getting up and down off the floor without using our hands. And so we had some drills for that. Chris would like to suggest we bring that back into the picture. So we're going to really work our legs today, as well as our core, building that for our planks and for our boat poses. So I just want you to start with your little lymphatic hops this morning and just check in, see how everything's feeling today. We are really enjoying these exercises to get the lymphatic system moving, the blood flow moving, and you're doing all of these at your own pace and with any variations that work for your body. Okay, let's go right into the body wave. So we sit and we rise up. So we're bending our knees, coming back and lifting up onto the toes, moving the arms, any range of motion that feels great for you. Starting to get the heart rate up. Breathing nice and deep. 2 more. And 1 more. And rest. Separate the feet nice and wide. We're going to go into ballet squats with a side bend. Arms start here. We plie and side bend right. Good. Plie, side bend left. We're going to do 3 each direction. Here's number 2. I love side bends. Stretch 1 more each side. And lengthen. Good. Last time, over to that left side stretch. And hold. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Good. And we'll press down, down, down. Palms are facing towards the floor. Going at your own pace here. Good. Now turn the palms forward and push forward, forward, forward. Nice and strong through the shoulders, through the chest. And then turn the palms toward the ceiling and push up, up. Good. Just keep the legs moving. Nice, easy tempo. Not a big movement with the arms, just soft and gentle. And then turn your palms all the way to the back and press behind you. So we did 4 directions: down, forward, up, and back. Starting to feel those shoulders warming. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Both legs straight. Twist across and reach out. Across, out. Now you can add the bend of the knee if you like that a little bit better for our starfish twist. The initial way we did it was with straight legs, and then we started added variations to bend the knees. Good. I feel my heart rate coming up. 1 more each side. Excellent. And relax the arms down. Step the feet in a little bit more. Dead arms. Rotate side to side. You're making contact with the side rib cage and the hips with your hands and your arms as you spin side to side, pivoting up off the heel. Good. Now let's make contact with the pectoral muscle right here. It's right in front of the chest, a little bit higher than the chest, front of the shoulder. Other hand just goes behind the back, nice and comfortable. Just a nice, easy, light tap. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now our golf swing with the underarm tap. Underarm tap. So right in the armpit where those lymph nodes are, making a nice gentle tap there. Keep pivoting on the feet. So you've got some nice rotation for the spine here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and rest. Good. Split stance, right foot in front, left foot back. Both knees bend down, then lift up on your toes. Arms forward, arms side. Bend both knees, then releve up. Good. So it's not a big, deep knee bend. It's just enough you feel a stretch in your back ankle. Good stability work. 3 more. And up. Good. And 2 and 1. Drop that back heel back a little further. I'm going to tap the toe in and back. Arm swings in opposition. Front knee is bent. Back leg moves forward and back. Good. Now start to flex your wrists as well. If your shoulders get tired, you can keep them in here and just do your wrist flexion. So that's what I'm doing with my hands, but I'm doing it as I reach the arms up. 4 and 3, 2 and hold. Reach the left arm up. Take a gentle side stretch. We're opening up this hip flexor on the left side. Check the tracking of the right knee. Good. Okay, let's do our rotations here, side to side. This always challenges the balance when we're in split stance position. I have my back heel touching the floor, so I feel a little stretch for my calf and still opening up that hip flexor. 4, 3, 2. Now keep this twist going, but change the arms to a push and a pull. Push and pull. So I'm pushing with a flat palm forward, then I'm pulling back with a fisted hand. So I'm opening and closing my hands as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Bring your feet together. Lymphatic bounces. I really felt that in that front standing leg. I was doing a lot of anchoring my body for a while there. Great job. Okay, split stance with the left foot in front. Bend both knees, then lift up onto the toes. Arms forward and out. If you need to hold on to a wall or chair here, that's fine. Do what you need to do to keep your balance here nice and steady. Good. Mobility of the ankles. 3 more. Shoulders. And 2 and 1. Take a little bit bigger step back. Push your heel down to the floor. We're going to tap the toe in. Push back. Arms start to go in opposition. So as my right foot's coming forward, my left hand is moving forward. So it's switching. Good. And then you can flex your wrists, or you can keep it right in here. Nice. And let's get 4 more here. 4 and 3, 2, 1. Take it back, hold that stretch, and reach it over. Opening up the hip flexor. And we always try to tighten the back leg glute just a little bit to help the hip flexor relax and release here. Good. Okay, come back to the center. We twist side to side. For me, this is harder to balance with my right leg in front. because that's that currently arthritic knee. So I really have to focus, keeping it stable. Okay, keep the twist going. We push and pull, push and pull. Flex the wrist, open the palm, and then squeeze into a fist. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Step that back foot in. Lymphatic bounces. Nice and easy. Just shake everything out. And then we'll do a step knee lift. Up, step, knee. And we'll go ahead and make contact with the sides of the knee or the sides of the thigh for a little bit of a fascia slap here. Step, knee, step, knee. Good posture, nice and upright. Good. Now I want you to keep your knee lifts going, and we're going to do our lymphatic taps on the top of the head, or our fascia taps. So on the scalp, as you move back behind the back of the head, there's some little lymph nodes back there. So we're just going to tap the back of the skull and the back of the neck. So just find some good spots, maybe even come to the forehead and to the cheek and the chin, and gently the front of the neck, down into the pectorals. And let's get 10 more seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab a drink. Body should feel pretty warmed up, ready to go for the workout. I'd like for you to use your yoga strap for the next movement. So what I want you to do is hold on to it, keep it taut, and then move one arm to the front. So I'm just spinning it like this. So you got to figure out how wide to make it. And you can keep it lower here, but just start to figure out how wide you need your hands to be able to do this. Now, if you don't have a yoga strap and don't have anything to use, it's okay. You can do this with no equipment. Okay, so now that we've got it, step your left foot back into that split stance, and we are going to bring the left arm forward. Pick up the left knee, switch and switch, switch and switch. So when my left foot is back, my left arm is forward. We're going to do this 30 seconds more. Starting to get the heart rate up. Balance, stability work for that front leg. Good. If the shoulders get tired, make adjustments. Maybe you're putting the equipment down or not doing the upper body work. Good job. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, march in place. Just relax your shoulders. Pick those knees up. Just a little bit of a break here, lengthening out the hip flexors slightly. And then bring it back in to that movement. One arm to the front, then the other one. Keep your band taut. Once you have it, your left foot is the front leg, and we're going to lift and switch. So when my right knee comes up, my left hand is in the front. So we're working opposition. 30 seconds, guys. Good. I can tell the sweat meter is going to be up today here in Orlando, Oviedo. Good job. You're picking the pace, ranging this any way that works good for your body. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place. Great job. Just relax your arms. Let everything flush out. Okay, we're going to do a movement with the feet, so don't worry about your hands yet. Go step, lift the leg to the back. Tap in. Step, lift the leg to the back. So every time I lift, it's going to be the left leg is going to go to the back. Arm here, make your yoga strap taut, and then we'll do a little rotation. A little rotation. Doesn't have to be big. Your arms can be lower here. This is fine. Rotate. So I'm turning away from the back leg as I'm lifting it up. We're doing these for a 30-second set. Good. Keep tension on your yoga strap. It's isometric tension because it's not stretching. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax, march in place, or do any other activity that keeps the body moving. Maybe step side to side is great. Whatever you want to do, just keep moving if possible. Okay, so let's do that on the other leg. So step forward left, lift the right leg up behind, step and tap in. There's 4 movements. Step left is 1, lift is 2, step back is 3, tap back is 4. Make your band taut and then add a rotation to the left. Away from the back leg. Step and twist. Step and twist. Good. Now you decide how hard you want to pull out on this. I would say for me, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at about a 5. So I'm not really trying to rip that yoga strap in 2, but I've got some tension on it, kind of moderate. Good, keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out or any other movements. Okay, one more. We're going to alternate those movements that we just did. So if we start by stepping forward with the right, we lift the left leg, then switch your feet. Step left, lift the right, switch feet. Right, lift left, switch feet. Step and lift. Okay, you guys. So here's where we have to think. How are we going to do this? We got to turn away from the back leg. You're turning toward the front leg. I guess that's a good way to put it. So when I'm lifting up my right leg, I'm turning left. Twist. And you can keep your head straight ahead for balance, or you can turn your head with you. Good job. Each time we lift the leg to the back, we're activating the glute. We're stretching out the hip flexor. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set this strap down. We're done with the yoga strap. Good time to grab a drink of water. I want you to have really light hand weights or nothing at all, or you can hold on to your ball. So I have 2s here. I'm going to step my left foot back, opening up the hip flexor here. Bring the back knee forward and step back. Forward and step back. Now I'm going to bend my elbows here. You can keep your arms steady and just hold them if that feels the best for your shoulders. Or we're going to start to reach the opposite arm forward and pull back. So in our lymphatic warm-up, we did a push and pull. Push and pull. That's what I want you to think about here. So we're activating the hip flexor, the psoas, to lift that knee up, and then we're stretching it, lifting and stretching. 10 seconds. Breathe. Woo, balance work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep moving the body. Stay active. March, step side to side. Maybe dead arms, whatever you want to do, just keep moving. And then we'll do it on the other side. Left foot steps forward, plant. Right leg is back. We lift the knee, reach back. Knee. Now you can keep your weights just like this. That's absolutely fine. Or push and pull. Oh, balance. Push and pull. My right knee is not wanting to cooperate today. Push and pull. About 30 seconds on each of these sets. Do what you can. 15 to go here. Push and pull. Ooh, feel the sweat meter coming up. Keep breathing. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move, march it out. Good. Okay, we'll step touch from the right to the left. So step right, tap, right, left. Pick a pace that works okay for you. Bring your light hand weights, bend your elbows 90 degrees. And what we're going to do is rotate our palms down and palms up, down, up. So the legs are moving to keep the heart rate elevated. That's going to give us the cardiovascular endurance. We're working the forearms here as we rotate. There's 2 bones in our forearms, the radius and the ulna, and they cross over each other so we can create rotation. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take a break with the arms. Keep moving the legs. Now we're going to work the brain just a little bit, doing the same movement we were just doing, but keep your right palm up and your left palm down. And they're going to go opposites, side to side, side to side. So as the right palm rotates up, the left palm rotates down. Good. Now, any of these lower body movements you can change if you want to add a heel tap or if you want to add a knee lift. I'm just kind of giving you a base move here so we continue to move. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax the arms. Keep moving the body. Now we're going to do some wrist flexion. So I want you to bring your hands back forward, turn your palms up, and I'm going to come close to the camera so you can see I'm going here and down, here and down. Hang on, I got to let the little man in the room. So keep moving the legs, step touch side to side, and then add your wrist flexion. Up, down, up, down. Good. Now over time, as we get older, we can't move our wrists like we used to be able to. I don't want you to go to the point of pain here. This is gentle wrist movement. And 3, and 2, and 1. Keep moving the legs, either marching, step touching. So now we're going to do the brain body. So as one palm is up, the other one is down, and you're going to do it like this. You got it? So the right palm stays up, the left palm stays down, and we're flexing in opposite directions. Great job. Now we're also keeping our elbows bent right about 90 degrees. So that's giving us some isometric work for the biceps. 4 and 3 is your right palm up. 2 and 1. Take a break, because we have to do it the other way, yes? Okay, so now your left palm is up, your right palm is down, and they're going away from each other like that. Good, and then start your legs going. Now, if it's too much to try to get your arms to do what you want and move your legs, that's okay. Maybe do some little squats or something, because it is a lot of brain body. Nice. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, march in place, relax your arms. I'm still very light hand weights. We're going to learn a movement called the rotator raise. I want to make sure that you feel you can do this okay. So bring the weights here. We're going to go out and then flip up to goalpost, come back in and close. Now, if this part right here hurts your shoulders, don't worry about that piece. Make this work for your arms, or set your weights down. Don't worry about any weights. And then we're going to add a squat. Down and rotate. Down and rotate. Good. It's great to do this without any resistance, just to keep that mobility in your shoulders and in your rotator cuff. You don't need heavy workload for this exercise. Good. Now, would you like to add some balance? Say yes. Okay, you can watch on the first one. Down and up. Down, switch, and up. So I'm doing the squat and then lifting the knee on the rotator raise. Okay, let's go 30 seconds right from here. Good. So lower body, we're getting some endurance. Cardiovascular, shoulders and rotator cuff. We're halfway. We've got 15 seconds to go on these, and then we're done with these light weights. No, we're not. We have one more exercise. I forgot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a break. Okay, so the lower body's going to stay stable for now. What I want you to do is bring your elbows up. Your right arm is going to straighten, and then as it bends, your left arm is going to straighten. So I'll turn so you can see me from the back. So I have a little bit of a hinge. I have my elbows high. I'm working my triceps. Now I want you to take your right foot and tap back. Bring it in, just the right one. Right. And it's going to step back when your right arm also straightens. So we're going to do right arm and right leg at the same time. Okay, keep going. Let's get another 15 seconds moving that right leg in and out. Not too fast on these. I want you to control the work. Your front knee stays bent, so we're getting isometric work for the quad and glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, march it out. Keep moving. Anything you want to do for movement. Step touch, shake out the arms, and then we're going to do reverse. So bend those knees, hinge forward a little bit, lift your elbows up, straighten the left arm, then straighten the right. Left, right. As you straighten your left arm, step back with the left. Tap, left, tap. 30 seconds. So your front leg actually is doing a lot of work, even though it's not moving. It's keeping your body stable. Your core is working as well. Triceps in the back of the shoulders. Each time you tap the foot back, you're stretching your hip flexor. 15 seconds. Woo. Sweat meter is at about an 8 right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Now we can get rid of those 2-pounders. Give yourself a little drink of water. All right. Now we need a little heavier weight, but just one. Just one. So I'm going to grab a 3. And then if you have a yoga block, you can use this, but you don't really need it. I'm just going to set it on the floor so that I can use it kind of for judgment. So we're going to place that weight in the right hand. We're going to stand on the right foot. Take your left foot out, and I want you to pick your foot up and over the yoga block from side to side. It's going to go up and over. Now, when the leg goes to the side, reach the arm to the front. Now, if a front shoulder raise doesn't feel okay for you, do a bicep curl. There's always a choice, right? So I want you to keep this leg straight if possible, but if you need to, you can lift your knee up and over, but it changes the work a little bit here. And we have 4 more. Balance, 3. You can hold on to the wall. That's why I only have 1 weight, so you have a free hand. Last 1, and rest. March, move, because I know that right hip is probably saying, "Ooh, I felt that." Okay, now the weight's in your left hand. Standing on your left foot, we're going to bring the right foot over the block and down. Over the block. When you open it to the side, the arm goes up, or bicep curl. Good. Out. Nice balance, nice posture. Good. Do what you can. Use help for balance if needed. Change up the exercise. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, march it out. Great job. Okay, so I'm going to have this block here up at its highest position. Put the weight in your right hand. Step forward with your left foot, and I want you to try to reach the weight down to tap the yoga block and step back in. This hand can be out to the side. So it's like you're going to put the weight on the floor and come back. Again, you don't need a block. You can just go to any distance that you can step forward. Now, if you want to balance more, pick the back foot up off the floor as you reach down toward the block. So you can lift up into a standing bird dog. 15 seconds on this side. Good. Woo. Balance. I'm breathing, so the heart rate's definitely up. Going at your own pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. March it out. Switch the weight over to the left hand. You can do this without weight as well. Okay, so the right foot steps forward. We're going to try to touch the block and then come up, tap. Oh, I lifted my back leg right off the floor. You don't have to. You can keep your leg down on the floor, or you can pick it up. So 30 seconds, guys. This is so functional because how many times do we need to bend over and pick something up off the floor? So we're reaching down, activating the muscles in this front leg. We're stabilizing and balancing if we're lifting that back foot off the floor. Good, just a few more. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, march it out. Okay, can you put a weight in each hand that you can do that with? And just for reference, I have 3s. So what we're going to do is alternate. So we'll step forward with the right foot, reach the left one down, and then push back and switch. Left foot, right hand. Switch. Right foot, left hand. So you can keep both feet on the floor, or you can start to pick your back leg up and up. So we did this before in class today. And you're saying, no, I don't remember doing that. Not really. We did the base movement with the yoga strap. Remember when we did the little twist to the side? We were doing this base movement. Okay, we have 10 seconds. Good job. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a break. Set your weights down. And then you can move your yoga block out of the way. And then grab your light little bandola here. And what I like to do is just put it around my wrist so that I'm not grabbing it with my fingers. But you can do anything you'd like with that. We're going to step and curl, step and curl. So we're activating the hamstring by pulling the heel back. Now bring your arms up just a little bit, not too high, and put some tension on the rubber band. Maybe at about a level 4, just a little bit of tension. So what we're going to do is keep this movement going, or if you feel like you need to change this is fine. I'm just giving you an option. And we're going to push the left hand down, left hand down, left hand down. So we're activating the lat and the back of the shoulder and the arm on that left hand, but your right hand is doing what? Yes, isometric, because your right arm is holding there. And again, you can keep this very low. Doesn't matter where your shoulder is in space. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Relax your arms. How did that feel? Making any changes to suit your body. Okay, get that rubber band ready again. Step and curl, curl. Put a little bit of tension on it and bring it up any amount. So this time the right arm's going to pull down, right and right. I don't remember if I did it when the left leg was curling or the right leg on the other side. I'm likely not doing this correctly, but that's okay. The most important part is what the strength training we're getting in the upper body for muscular endurance. Now ask yourself a question. Are you letting the rubber band snap your arm back? No, control it. So push, control. Push, control. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. March or move. Let the arms relax. Okay, so can we alternate these? So one time the right arm pushes, one time the left arm pushes. So take your base move again. It's not very fast. And then bring it in a little tension here. And I'm going to push and push. And I'm doing this kind of like a hopscotch, where I'm doing the opposite hand of the heel that's curling back. Nice. 20 seconds on these, everybody. Great shoulder work. Now, if your arms are getting tired, just relax that band and just do this. It's okay. Go through the range of motion with no workload. 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and rest. Okay, time to set this one down. Grab a drink. We're going to move into some work on our chair for the core. So what I want you to do is bring your arms right here in front of you. If you've got a wall, come meet me over on the wall here. Put your elbows up against the wall and walk your feet back a little bit. And you're going to hold a forearm plank up against the wall. And I'm up on my toes. I have my elbows directly out from my shoulders here. So let's hold this. And then if you feel comfortable, I want you to lift a leg up and then the other side. Lift a leg, lift a leg. So this activation is for the core. You're in a plank and then you're adding alternating leg raises. Let's do just a few more. You can also do this with your hands directly out in front of you without your elbows bent. That's fine as well. 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and rest. Okay, take a break. Your next option is to take this to the chair, or you can stay on the wall. You can come down to your elbows, or you can be on your hands. I'm going to try the elbows here. So I'm going to take those elbows down on the chair. I'm going to walk my feet back. So now I'm in a nice plank. You can hold here, or you can alternate a leg raise, up and up. Oh, but Lisa, this is harder than on the wall. Yes, you're right. So if the wall is a better place for you to be there, that's okay. This is to help with our plank work, our core strength. And let's get 4 more. 4 and 3. Working those glutes. 2 and 1 and 1. Walk your feet back in and take a break. Great job. I'm going to roll my mat out here. So some leg work using your chair, and you have an option to pick up light weights. I'm going to go with my 3s, 2 of them, and have a seat on the chair. And you're sitting toward the edge, the front edge of the chair. So let's get the feet underneath us. Bring the weights to the chest and stand up, and then sit down. Okay, at whatever pace you'd like to go, we're going to do these for a minute, everybody. 1 solid minute. Okay, we're up and we're down. Now you can do anything you want with the weights. You could press them above your head. You could bring them down next to your sides. You could reach them forward. But the weights actually kind of help you to stand up. It's like a counterweight. It's like a teeter-totter that helps you come up out of the chair. If you need your hands to help, put your weights down and guide yourself up and down the chair with your hands. Good, and come up. 10 seconds will get us a minute. And up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, sit back in the chair and rest. Great. So now we're going to do a little bit of a boat pose here. I want you to round your back a little bit like a C curve and lean back and sit up. So the reason I want you to round your back is that's going to help you to work your core, your abdominal muscles a little more. When we keep our back straight, it works mostly our hip flexors, and then those tend to pull on our lower back. So keep a slight curve in your spine and go back and forward. And you don't have to go back far to really feel the work. Then hold it back there. I want you to turn to one side and take that hand weight out a little bit. Then turn to the other side, take the hand weight out. So I'm opening the weight away from my body. This is a version of the Russian twist, side to side. Let's go 2 more each side. 1, 1, and 2, and 2. Okay, come up. Now take your feet really wide, and we're going to do our stand up and sit down with the knees wide like a sumo squat. Take the weights right here, stand up and sit down. 1 minute, guys. Stand and sit. So if you don't have a chair, you're just going to squat and stand up. Any height that you can take it back. Down and up. Pick your pace. Make sure your toes are turned out and your knees are in proper alignment here. And again, you can add any weight training work. So you know your body, you know what you can do. Add some variation here. Let's see. We've got, I forgot where I started, guys. I think we've got about 20 seconds. How's that sound? Does that sound about right for getting a minute? That we had 40 done and 20 to go. Sounds good enough for me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and sit all the way back. Close your knees back together. You're still on the edge of the chair. Round your back a little bit like a C curve. Lean back a little, hold it, and we're going to march the knees right and left, right and left. So these were a few of the drills that I did in the Friday class from this past week, but we were on the floor. And these are much more doable when you're sitting in a chair for folks with lower back issues. So now I want you to twist toward the knee that's lifting up. Twist and twist. So when the right knee comes up, you're turning to the right. And we'll get 8, 7, 6. I'm feeling my shoulders here. Just with 3-pounders. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, set your weights down. We're going to elongate the right leg out. Brace here to hold on to the front of the thigh and let your upper body lengthen forward so you feel a stretch down the back of that right leg. So this is one option for your stretch. Another option is to go ahead and stand up and put your right leg out onto your chair and then reach down. That might give you a deeper stretch. So 2 choices, sitting or standing. A third choice is you could lay on your back and lift the leg up with a yoga strap. And let's take some nice deep breaths here. Great job. One more inhale and exhale and come up. Good. Same thing on the other leg. So if you're standing, just send that leg out. If you're sitting, send it out. Hinge from your hip. So we're not C-curving on this one. We want our back straight. Come down and stretch. And breathe. So heart rate should be starting to melt down a bit, but you're still feeling it maybe up there towards your level or your zone 2 level. And the heart rate's coming down. The breathing rate is also coming down. And a couple more breaths here. And come up. Okay, we're going to do a seated happy baby. So come to your chair again. You could also do this standing up. And we're going to take the legs wide like we did when we did our standing squats. And then start to hinge your body forward and stretch here. You can keep your hands on your legs, or you can reach your hands down toward the floor, or I like to use my dumbbells and pop them up on their ends and use this for some support. So great stretch for the lower back, for the hips. It is a hip opener. A little bit for the adductors, your inner thighs. And breathe. Just a couple more. Great job. And slowly come up. So we can do a quad stretch sitting in the chair. I want to show you that version first. So I'm going to scoot all the way over to the edge of my chair and take the outside leg and bring it back. So I'm in a lunge, but this knee doesn't have to be down on the ground. And then I'm going to stretch over to the side. You could also do this standing up. You could use the wall for some support. Another option is to stand up and either with your hand or your yoga strap, grab your ankle and pull your heel back. So you pick the stretch here that you like. We'll hold it for about 20 seconds. Start to really slow down your breathing. Hang on and check my watch here. Okay, it's just my mom's physical therapist. Okay, let's relax that one. If you're using the chair, go to the other side for your lunge with the other leg back. If you're using the wall, you can be here. You can take that side stretch, or we can reach for the ankle. As my arthritis is getting worse on this last joint that needs to be replaced, I can't quite bring my heel back as much as I used to. It was interesting. I hadn't been on a stationary bike for a while. So I decided to get on one a couple days ago, and I didn't have enough range of motion to go around with my right knee without hurting. So it's getting close to time to get that thing done. Couple more breaths here, everybody. I have to share my woes with you. because we have such a strong, caring community to support each other through these things. All right, and relax. Okay, standing up. I want you to take your feet about hips distance apart, and we're going to do something called the box breath or the box breathing. What I want you to do is lift your right arm, and you're going to inhale, then stay there and hold the breath in. Then exhale and hold the breath out. Other arm, inhale, hold the breath in, exhale, hold the breath out. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. One more each side. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Last time, inhale, hold, exhale, and hold. Okay, we did a lot for the wrists today, so I want you to make a soft circle. So you're not clenching the hands really hard, but I just want you to rotate the wrists around. As we're doing this, let's step back with the left foot into a calf stretch. So you have your back heel planted down to the floor. And then reverse your wrist circles the other way. Again, not to a place of discomfort or pain in your wrist, just a gentle range of motion. Great job. Relax. Step your feet back together. Now make fists and open your fingers and spread them pretty wide. Make a fist and open. Then we'll do this exercise as we step our right foot back into a calf stretch. Clench the fingers and open. I want you to open them pretty wide, but again, not to bother your fingers, just nice and gentle. And just be aware if you feel you have any arthritis. I have some in my left thumb, so I'm a little bit more gentle with that hand. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, our last drill is going to use the ball. If you don't have one, or if it bothers you to use it, then you don't need to use it at all. So what we're going to do is take the ball in the right hand. We're going to try to touch our left hand and touch. So we're just going to go through this range of motion, and you're just tapping the ball. Good, just nice and easy. Your arms aren't too high. They're at a comfortable range of motion. And then put the ball in your left hand. Keep that action, just touch and touch. So this gives us shoulder expansion, helps us with our posture, stretching through the pectorals. Good. Now put the ball back in the right hand, and we're going to pass it behind the back and in front of us. And again, if this bothers your shoulders, just do whatever range of motion does not bother your shoulders. And give the ball a squeeze with your fingers as you're rotating. 2 more around this direction. And 1 more. And then we'll go the other way. So we're reaching behind, passing to the right hand. How are we doing on time? Good. From the left hand to the right, behind the body and in front of the body. And you could be doing anything with your lower body that you might want to add in here. Maybe releves would be fun, right? Anytime we can work balance. Let's go around 3 more times. 3, 2, and 1. Now take that ball, put it under your chin. You might want to keep a finger on the ball so it doesn't go anywhere. And I want you to push down a little bit into the ball. So what we're doing is strengthening these muscles that pull our head up. If you can let go, that's great. It's going to come out. So you're just putting gentle pressure downward. You could also put a hand under your chin. And let's hold 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can use your ball here, or you can actually just use your hand against your head. And I want you to put it there and push your head into the ball. So we're stretching this side of the neck. We're strengthening that side of the neck. This hand can go behind your back if you'd like. Good. And then take a break on that side. Gently switch. So we're putting the ball here. We're pushing into the ball, stretching this side, strengthening this side, and the hand can go behind the back. Are we pushing at a 10? No. Maybe a 3. Great job. And release. Let's take 2 neck circles from the right, down, left, and again to the right. Down, left, and hold. 2 neck circles starting left, and down, right. One more time, left, and down, and hold. Then take your ball and throw it away. Great job, everybody. Nice work today. I hope you can stay for a chit chat. We got to see how Esther's doing today, so I'll shut off our recording and we'll get ready to have a chat together. Hope everybody did a great job today.